Dr. Doom is finally finished building himself the most powerful suit of all time, one forged with pieces of Pandora's box itself and many Greek god powerful relics he has been digging to find, as now Doom once more begins using the energy of Pandora's box, killing many more Marvel heroes, while revealing his plan to us, the plan of creating a perfect society with gentle guiding hands. But if we try to go against him or fight it, he will destroy us and the entire island with the Fist of Submission, a plan which we will fully explain in this video. There is so much new storyline regarding how Hope is planning to fight Doom, or how she will fail, or even how Hope is feeling weak, like she doesn't deserve to lead us in this fight, how she's not even strong enough to fight Doom, even some info regarding how Doom nearly killed the Black Panther too, or new storyline behind the Fortnite klombos, how Doom is turning the loopers into Doombots, giving them ultimate power. This is one of the best Fortnite storyline updates we have ever gotten in this game. The story I'm gonna talk about in this video is just so well written and mature. You don't wanna miss this one out, so make sure to watch till the end, cause the Fortnite storyline is back and is stronger than ever before. We already know how the Fortnite Doom is one of the strongest villains of all time. It's even one of his most powerful forms yet. At the first battle he had on the island, Doom killed way too many Marvel heroes, and there are even some who he badly wounded, to the point that they can't even fight anymore. Some of those people who managed to run away before dying are Captain America, which is a big reason why he chose Jones to lead us instead. The Iron Man who ran away, but he is planning to return soon, and probably this is why War Machine is replacing him for now. Then most importantly, Black Panther or T'Challa. He was said to almost die in the battle with Doom, causing him to be taken away as he hardly survived. The damage was so bad to the point that T'Challa is not in the shape to be the Black Panther anymore. This is exactly why Shuri now has a Black Panther suit instead of him. She now has to fight in this war instead of her brother, which if you remember, Shuri had a whole relationship with Jones in the comics. There was a moment in those comics where Shuri shows vibranium to Jones, and it really made Jones want some of it. Well, she now reveals to us how the new shield which Jones is using right now is made out of vibranium, so she still remembers how Jones used to want some of it. These two are the cutest couples ever. I love it. But as said, the Pandora's powers which Doom was using started to corrupt him, so he stopped fighting the Marvel heroes to fix that issue instead. The fix was to build an entirely new armor out of the Greek god relics and Pandora's box pieces, which that very armor is finally ready. With this, Doom is completely unstoppable, but it doesn't just end there. Doom has also finished building himself a massive army to lead, one which every member of them has chips put within their head that Doom can use to fully control them. But the army doesn't even end with these people. Doom also sometimes sends a floating island to the loop, then attracting the loopers onto this place, as then they're forced to fight one another on top of this place, and whoever manages to kill every other person on here and survive, they become chosen by Doom himself. These loopers get chosen to become his champions, being promised a fraction of Doom's own power for them to use. All of that with a really low cost of selling your soul to Dr. Doom, as if you accept this and let the magic inside of the thing take over you, you basically transform into a Doombot, one much more powerful than even the one within Doom's castle. So not only Doom is forming an army of soldiers, but also an army of Doombots made out of the best and the strongest loopers. All of that with the goal of creating his perfect society, a new version of the Imagine Order, and to destroy the imperfections. Which, talking about this perfect society, I told you that the plans of Doom have been revealed, so let's talk about them. Doom left voice recordings for us to hear regarding how he wants to create a perfect society. Then what he said within those recordings is shown off even more by his very own emote. The emote shows Doom rising his perfect society by gentle guiding hands, but then red marks appear a lot on it, ones representing imperfections, or even people who are fighting against this idea of perfection. So as he told us in the voice lines, if any of us dare to fight his perfection, he will force it on us with brutal fist of submission. If we dare to not want his perfect society, he will destroy the island and all of us with it. While after, power. He will reborn the entire island and the omniverse under his perfect image, completely wiping out any imperfections. That's right, there is the full plan of Doom which is happening within this season, the formation of a new Imagine Order. But only one person is prophesied to win against Doom and stop this plan, one who this week's storyline turns her into one of the best storyline characters in the history of this game. So let's talk about her. In the last storyline quest, we heard how Jones and Hope have found and began working with Shuri. It seems that Shuri has invented a tech that reverse engineers the rift gates that brought the Marvel heroes onto the island. Shuri's plan is to, rather than bringing something on the island with these devices, this time she instead puts 5 of them around Doom's castle. So we rift the entire thing and Doom himself back to reality 616, by that ruining Dr. Doom's plans, as the loopers are sent to activate the beacons ready for the plan to go in action, then going into the castle for fighting the Doombots within it, because last week Hope planned to do this for attracting the actual Doom back into his castle. But as everything is going according to plan, suddenly the rift beacons break. The whole plan fails as Doom reveals how he already knew what we were up to, and how he sent Emma Frost and Mysterio to sabotage the rift gates. Then after he talks directly to Hope and tells her this:
I've heard this island's cowards whimper your name in fear. Hope. You may be prophecy, but I am judgment. And when our weapons do finally cross in combat, I expect to find you wanting.
Doom knows of the prophecy that Hope will defeat him, but then he says how you may be prophecy, but I am judgment. Now that the Pandora suit is built, Doom will begin summoning Mephisto to fight him and save his mother's soul. But then once his other works are finished, Doom says how he is waiting for the day where their weapons cross and they fight. The thing here is though, Hope might be prophesied to defeat Doom, but she doesn't even believe in herself to do so. The voice lines you're gonna hear right now are some of the most well written and some of the most mature and emotional voice lines you have ever heard in this game's history. So let's hear Hope out.
You know, Shuri's a super genius in a super suit who traveled all the way across reality to fight Doom. And me, I didn't do any of that. Since the Oracle's prophecy, everyone's been looking to me as their leader. And on the outside, I try my best to play the part. But on the inside, I can't help but wonder if maybe the box picked the wrong girl. I have no powers. I'm no master tactician. I'm just a girl with some spray cans. The one thing I can do is try, as hard as I can, with everything I've got. I hope it's enough.
Hope is fighting near Shuri, a super smart inventor, or people with powerful suits, or even others with crazy powers like the X-Men, while she is chosen to be the leader in this fight. Yet she got no powers whatsoever, and Hope has no invention or crazy suit either. Hope feels that she is too weak to be the leader, or that she doesn't even deserve this role. How she believes that the box was wrong to choose her and speak with her out of anyone else. Hope thinks that she's not special in any way and she's just not good enough for this. She's basically feeling exactly like how Jones used to feel, because she's going through the same thing that Jones also went through. Jones chose to be brave and go against the Imagine Order just like how she did with the Society. Jones also was among Marvel heroes and powerful others like the Seven in his fight. He was the weakest among all of them, probably even seeing himself not that useful in the fights. Yet the thing is, this guy who is the weakest among all of those people, he was also the main reason why Io failed and got destroyed. If Jones didn't make the Seven feel like a family or help them find the Zero Shard, none of this would have happened without Jones. So he has exactly been in the same place as Hope, and then he tries to always make sure that Hope never loses her path, pointing out a flame within her that pushes Hope for justice, to be brave and lead or fight whatever is on her path, and pushing forward with all she got while not giving up. These are the same flames that exist within Jones too and caused him to do everything he has done.
Mysterio will pay for this.
Hey, there it is. There's that fire. You feel what you feel right now? That burning need to right an injustice? That's why we follow your lead. That's what's gonna take Doom down. I just know it.
Anyone who saw what happened here would feel the same way.
Nuh-uh, you're wrong. That fire inside you is special. You just have to believe that it is.
It doesn't seem like much, Jones.
Believe me, it's everything.
Jones tells Hope that she doesn't need no powers or anything. That energy, that flame within her is the best power she could ever hope for, and it's everything she needs to to lead us in this fight. That's exactly what Oracle told her too. You already got everything you need to win this fight. I'm sure that Oracle was also talking about what Jones pointed out. Yet after all of this, Hope still doesn't believe in herself, then says that the flames within her are not enough. She's just not good enough to be the leader. So Jones tells her again, it's everything you need. This is genuinely one of the most well-written and mature, just emotional moments in the history of Fortnite's story. The fact that it's predicted how Hope is the one who will defeat Doom, then how Hope already has everything she needs to do this. Yet even when the future is promising her of this, Hope still is the only one who doesn't believe in herself whatsoever. Looking at the people around her, seeing what those people are better than her at, rather than looking within herself, and through that discovering her own strength, what she is better than anyone else at. I'm really thankful that this game's story is once again really mature and actually emotional, as this has completely made Hope earn my respect and make me like put her between like Dr. Stone, Jones and the Foundation. She's just a really good character now, because I know that there is a lot of people who directly relate to Hope here, even myself. How we keep looking at the people around us and how good they are at some things but we're not as good as them, because of that completely ignoring our own skills, and how maybe you have some skills that you're just way better than anyone else at them. Fortnite just putting the entire script on flames with this just peak cooking, which the writer of these lines in the story actually replied to one of my posts, and her name is Megan. Please go and share some love with her if you want, because she's making such a lovely and relatable story. She definitely deserves it. Keep cooking! While talking about this, Oracle even uses klombos to show Hope the same thing that Jones tried to show her.
Perhaps now that the illusion has been shattered, you'll see the truth. Oh, is the truth that I have everything I need to defeat Doom? I sense that perhaps you see the words, but not the intention behind those words. You could just tell me the intention. In fact, I would love it if you just told me the intention. You've heard the saying, you can lead a klombo to clomberries, but you can't make it eat? You are the klombo. Prophetic enlightenment is the clomberries, and I'm the one holding the big spinning sign that says clomberries this way in conversational clombish. The clomberries are right in front of you. It is you who must take a bite.
Oracle by this means that it is already foretold that she's gonna win this fight. As said again, she doesn't need no prophecies nor powers or just no need of knowing her full future. All Hope needs is to keep going and following her destiny. Oracle telling her prophecies are just a help to remind her that she can do this. Oracle is not trying to be a clomberry for Hope to eat it. Her prophecies are only meant to show her where the clomberry is at, how she's the one who's meant to fight Doom, and how it might go. But then Hope herself is the one who needs to make these choices. She needs to choose to go to the clomberry, pick it up, and just eat the shit out of that thing. Talking about klombos actually, we finally got some storyline regarding what those things actually are. It seems that klombos are peaceful creatures who have the power to travel between realities and migrate among them. That explains exactly how they were on the Chapter 3 island or how they left after the first season. Except the ones who died. Perfect. I know why. It is said that currently the klombos have migrated into the Lego reality now, and they're just chilling within the jungles of that world. So once the jungles are released in the Lego, you can once again just go with them, those cutie little piggies. Oh my god, look at them. Please, so cute. This also confirms how, as I've said, yes, these galaxy-looking things are indeed realities, and Doom sending floating islands into the loop to choose the best loopers as his new Doombots and so on. That also confirms how the loop still exists on the island, it's not gone. I have no idea at all why people thought that these things are not realities or that somehow the loop is just gone for some reason, but here you go, the things I said, they're finally confirmed now. So I swear if you come after me again, I'ma smack you! As the 0 point is also right under this lake, just like I predicted a while ago. And Doom at the moment is planning to dig and take the 0 point off of this place for his perfect society. Now regarding how Hope and Shuri's plans failed for rifting Dr. Doom away, they now want to deal with the two people who caused the rift gates to fail. Those two being Mysterio and Emma Frost. So the next storyline quests are regarding us attacking Mysterio, just like how these loading screens are showing off. learning how he's even created illusions within this town he is at right now. So a lot of things that you see here, they might not even be real, but they're still part of the perfect society that Doom is planning to create. Illusions of what's coming really soon. Then after we're done with him, our heroes will then go after Emma in the part 5 of the story. Just like how again, the loading screens have shown us. Which means that if we keep following what the loading screens are telling us right now, since in this video I explained that these are supposed to tell the story of this season, the part after Emma Frost is showing off Shuri and Jones working on much bigger reef beacons as Doom soldiers attack them. These are actually not the same beacons that failed in the story in this way, but instead they should be newer ones or the same ones that were made in chapter 2, the massive beacons. And yet again I believe that they will also be built by Iron Man himself, that being the part 6 of the storyline quest. Iron Man coming to the island working together with Shuri and Hope, so this time their plan which failed actually works and they can reef Doom away from this place. Now if you remember the thing that Oracle told Hope how victory is hidden within defeat, Hope just got defeated with the reef beacons failing, and she believes that right there is the defeat that Oracle was talking about. Then how the next time they try this again, that being with the Iron Man beacons, the bigger ones, this time it will be the victory coming after the defeat that this thing was talking about. But I don't really agree with Hope here. I really think that the Iron Man reef beacons coming up will also fail, and then turning those on might very well be the mini event we get within this season, and events like the Nitro one or the Pandora's box and so on. What if the reef beacons will fail once again, but they will fail in a way that causes us to win in a better way because of it? What I mean is that the plans might not just go as smoothly as just rifting Doom away and yay, woohoo, victory! But the reef beacons might become the very reason why chapter 2 OG is the next season of Fortnite. They cause not only Doom but all of us to be teleported onto chapter 2, so the plans failing and not going as expected. Yet that might not actually be a bad thing to happen. Then within that place, Jones gets reminded of the Doomsday device of chapter 2 and the Midas Loop Breaker project. Then making our heroes this time choose to help Midas and make sure that this time his device actually breaks the loop. Then breaking the loop being the big victory that we were waiting for. That also being exactly how the loopers finally get freed from the loop and get to go into their home reality, aka the beginning of Fortnite open world in chapter 6. Oh, and also Doom disses Iron Man like badly in this update, which is kind of ironic since like in the MCU he's kind of like Iron Man himself now. Bro tried to cook but just smacked himself. As you just saw that Jones is an extremely awesome storyline character in Fortnite. The way he talks and tries to protect Hope, that's because of the horrible past he has gone through in the game's story, losing his family and his friends, always being hurt badly by the people he cares for. Just he has a really sad and emotional past, one which I have fully explained in this video right here. John Jones is just one of the best like gaming characters ever. Watch this, you're gonna love him.